It's a beautiful morning in Gold Hill, Oregon. It's cold, it's about freezing, but it's gonna get warmer. And I'm taking my walk. I wanted to just do this brief video that I heard this leader of this organization saying on the radio the other day that he was at some kind of a meeting with some people, with some business people, and he had his hands crossed, his arms crossed, and it looked kind of, I don't know, bossy or aggressive. So his mind, in his head, words said, uncross your arms. So he did, and then things like opened up and they started asking him questions or conversation. So I thought that was really interesting, instructive on exactly how the dilemma of humans, actually, that's exactly how the Trojan horse thoughts work. They give us good words in our head to direct us, but it's all to pull us into its direction. Because even though it was the right thing, it had a good result. It came from a wrong source. So the false conscience, maybe I'm going to title this false conscience. It's always doing that. So like a proper way of living from the Holy Spirit is, you just, like, if he had just seen, that he just simply sees his arms are crossed in an aggressive way, and then he takes down it just from just seeing. You don't need any words in your head to tell you to do that, because you guys have probably noticed those words in the head will also turn and say very evil, wicked things about people, and it's all ultimately pull you into judgment. That's all it is, pride. But the false conscience, what it'll do is, like, you just see things, you just see things, and then, but what it does, we're so used to living from the words in our head that immediately after you just see something like telepathy, without words, the intellect, the darkness in our head will convert it into words, because it's hijacking it. It's like what Roy Masters told me. I spoke to him, but I said, yeah, they hijack, they try to rob its glory, the glory of the light, that's a wordless direction. But for really prideful people, they don't understand that. It's very difficult to understand that new way of living just from seeing, but that's the way we were with kids. We didn't go around in our head thinking, oh, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. And I've heard this from this leader many times, talks a lot about, I think this, I thought that, and I could tell he's living from a false conscience, and it's got him confused. And he's not unique. That's like the dilemma of a lot of the world. And but as meditators of the Be Still meditation, I hope you try it if you're not practicing it. We should know better and see that there's a silent way to live. And then when that temptation, those words in the head come about, you just recognize them and don't, you know, you don't pay much heed to them, and they fade away, and they come back and they fade away. It's like all day is a prayer or meditation, because it's constantly trying to do that. It's just looking for you to feed off of it. It's always dangling in your mind to try to get for you to hook onto it. So if we just are really watching and not so involved in the world with music and all that stuff, we see it and then we let it go, let it go, let it go. So I don't even like listen to music and stuff hardly ever now, because I'm just always naturally watching this process of the darkness trying to hijack the light. And it's amusing. It's not amusing. It's like a full-time job, but it's very natural, like I'm not using like effort to do it. It's just a natural progression of the meditation that you practice throughout the day. It just continues onward. So I just wanted to share that, and have a great day.